Welcome back, everybody, to the KC Sports Report. I'm your host, Michael Darcy, and today we're going to talk about Travis Kelce and if his days of being the number one tight end in the NFL are over. Ladies and gentlemen of the Chiefs Kingdom, we're going to talk about something that the NFL media has completely blown out of proportion, and that is the play of Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce is one of the better talents that we've seen at the tight end position in NFL history. He was a 1,000-yard receiver consistently for this Chiefs offense. And so far, 3 games into the 2024 season, he has not been the Travis Kelce that he was last year, or even a couple years ago. Through 3 games, granted, 2 of them were at home, 1 of them was on the road, he has 8 receptions for 69 yards, and his longest catch was a 23-yard pass, which came in week 1 against the Ravens. Last night against the Atlanta Falcons, he had 4 catches for 30 yards, and his longest catch was 17 yards. So this has most of the NFL fans and the people that cover the NFL saying that Travis Kelce's washed. The great days that Travis Kelce, had behind him, those are behind him, and he's no longer going to be the dominant tight end that goes for 1,200 yards a season and is by far and away one of the best players in football. Again, we are 3 weeks into the 2024 season, and the Chiefs are 3-0. Listen, I could understand if the Chiefs were, 1-2 or, maybe 0-3, and Travis Kelce had no part in this offense. But as we're seeing, unfold right before our very eyes, Rashee Rice has become a bona fide superstar in this offense. He has been legit. And last night, he led the team in receiving yards and also receptions. And so it makes sense that, with the surge that Rashee Rice has put in this offense, Travis Kelce has not had the same impact. But does that mean that Travis Kelce is washed? Is he no longer capable of being the Travis Kelce that he was a couple seasons ago? Listen, Travis Kelce is aging. He is not going to be the same player that leads the league in receiving yards. But to say that he's washed, I think that is absolutely ridiculous. And I want to go to this quote that Patrick Mahomes said in the post-game press conference that I think could maybe shed some light on some of the difficulty that Travis Kelce is being put through early on in the season. Mahomes said in the presser that we're calling a lot of plays for Travis, and 2 or 3 people are going for him. So clearly defenses are trying to take Travis Kelce out of the game, and it's working. I mean, they're taking him out of the game, but Rashee Rice is going absolutely insane over the middle of the field. And so, yeah, Travis Kelce might have had a rough start of the season, but listen, to say that Travis Kelce is not capable of, getting that big play or, finding space and just working a defender, I think that's ridiculous. We are 3 weeks into the season, and we already have people saying that he's a bust. We already have people saying that he's too tired, he's too old, he's too slow, he's not going to be a player that teams have to look out for. When if you just watch the film and you watch how teams are game playing Travis, it's pretty obvious that they're throwing everything at stopping him because they don't believe in the Chiefs offense outside of Travis Kelce. They just don't. And listen, Rashee Rice is putting up a great case for why teams have to pay attention to him. But Travis Kelce is getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. And, he's able to find sometimes that little bit of space. But Rashee Rice has become this team's number 1 option, at least right now. And I think that's exactly what the Chiefs had in mind. Travis Kelce's aging. He's getting older. He can't take the hits that he could 4 or 5 seasons ago. And so they needed to find somebody that could make the offensive load for Kelce a lot lighter. And that's what Rashee Rice does, which is the best case scenario for this offense. And listen, if Hollywood Brown was playing on this team and fully healthy, Travis Kelce would have probably even less numbers than he currently does. And that's just because the Chiefs didn't want to rely on Travis Kelce to completely carry the offense when he's in his mid-30s. He's been playing football for a decade and change, and it just doesn't make sense to rush him out there and make him, have to go be great every week when, listen, this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. The Chiefs need Travis Kelce to be playing at his best in the postseason. And that's where he comes alive. And listen, I do think that there is some fair criticism for him not getting more involved in the offense. But as Mahomes said in the presser, they're looking for him. They're trying to get him involved. And defenses are just kind of taking away that option. And so how can we get upset when Kelce might not have the biggest impact on the game, but it's being filled through other guys? Rashee Rice, Juju Smith-Schuster had a touchdown yesterday. I mean, Xavier Worthy, he's looked good as a rookie. And so it makes sense that the Chiefs are still winning games. They're still putting up points. And Travis Kelce is just not the number one go-to guy. Is he washed? Absolutely not. Is he, not capable of putting up a great game against, a team like the Broncos or the Raiders? Dude, he's going to torch them. But I think the Chiefs have taken a much smarter approach, and that is taking the load off of Travis Kelce until he has to go and be great. Super Bowl's on the line. He's going to be out there. He's going to get the ball. But until that point, until he has to, make those kind of big plays in the postseason, it's okay that he's not leading this team in receptions in week 3. It is week 3. We just played the third game of the season, and we already have people saying that Travis Kelce's washed. We already have people saying that Taylor Swift is to blame for all of this. Guys, relax. Take a big, deep breath. Relax. He's going to be fine. Travis Kelce might not be the guy that puts up 1,200 yards or even 1,000 yards this season, but, 600-700 yards, and those all coming on big-time catches late in games, that's okay. That's good enough. I'm not worried at all about Travis Kelce not being, great when we need him to be great. And the Chiefs have other options at wide receiver and other options on offense to get the job done. And so I really don't think that there's any reason to worry about Travis Kelce. I definitely don't think he's washed. And I think that he does have a lot more left in the tank, but it's just going to come later on in the season when he starts to break down the defense and he also just gets, more comfortable. Like the connection is still there between Mahomes and him. He just has to go out there and, maybe not get double teamed or triple teamed. And once he finds that, zone spot in coverage where there's just soft coverage being played on him, he's going to expose that. And we're going to see the Travis Kelce in flashes this season. It's going to be a opportunity where he comes in, gets a couple of the plays that, what makes Travis Kelce, where he catches the ball in space and just makes a move and goes. And so for that reason, I'm excited, but he's definitely not washed, guys. And I think that there is still more in the tank that people think that Travis Kelce has, and we're going to see that going forward. So let me know what you guys have to say down in the comments below. What do you guys think about Travis Kelce? Do you think he's washed? Do you think that, the best days of Travis Kelce are behind him? I want to hear what you guys have to say down in the comments below. I do think the Chiefs are going to have to, get something out of him in order for this offense to get better. I mean, that's just the harsh reality of it, but I'm really not worried, and I think that Travis Kelce will get back to being the Travis Kelce that he has been, in years prior in the next couple of weeks. So for Michael Darcy, thank you guys for watching this video, and go Chiefs.